How have you been? This is your girl, Folasade Akinola Solabi. Welcome to my channel. I hope you've been keeping safe. It's been a while, and thank God has been keeping all of us away from the coronavirus, and I pray that God will continue to protect us and keep all of us safe. None of us will be found missing. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. Right, today's topic is just going to be concerning our men. I'm going to focus on our men today, their lives, the way they are living. Many men have a lot of problems that they cannot share with anybody, and because of that, a lot of them are committing suicide or just having blood pressure and or heart attack, and some of them they just drop dead. And I'm just going to go into a little bit of that today, and I hope that this video will bless somebody. Men, they've been taught from when they were young that men don't cry. No, boys don't cry, and that is very dangerous. And I'm begging all of you men out there, I'm begging you, you need to talk to somebody. Enough is enough. Too many men are dying. Men from maybe age 20. How can a 20-year-old be having heart attack? How can a happy man, a happy married man, just drop dead? We need to talk. Men, you need to start talking to each other. Not just drinking bodies. Not just going to parties alone. Not just having faji. That's what Yoruba people say. Let's go and do faji. It's not just, life is not just about that. You don't know what that person is going through when they go back to the house. You don't know, maybe they have marital problem. You don't know, maybe they are going through problem with their children. You don't know, maybe they have money problem. You don't know, maybe they have health problem. But when you don't talk to each other, how will you know? How will you find out? And you just find out that, oh, your friend is gone. Your colleague is dead. You know, you need to start talking to men. You need to start talking to each other. You need to start finding out, going through, talk to each other. You can take each other out and just let your hair down and relax. Talk to each other. Find out what your friend is going through, what is happening in your friend, and try not to give them the advice that is going to destroy their homes as well, or that is going to destroy their life. Try and give them, constructive advice. If it is about health, encourage them to go and see their doctors. Men don't like to go to doctors. I know that. I have the experience. I have them in my family. They don't like going to the doctors. But friends, when you don't let them feel like, oh, I'm a macho man, I have to be strong, I have to be this. Even if men need to cry, cry. If you don't want to cry in front of your people, cry with your friend. A trusted friend. There's no way you will not have a friend that you can trust. A friend that will have your back. A friend that is not going to take your secrets and start broadcasting it. But you need to talk. Sometimes when you talk to somebody, you will have that relief that, okay, now it's out of my mind. Somebody might even be out there that will want to help you. That friend that you don't want to talk to, you don't know what they can do. They can help you to, to think about it in a different way, the way you can talk, the way you can deal with the situation. And I'm going to talk to our women as well, because in your marriage, a lot of women, they don't support their husbands. They don't even want to hear what the husband have to say. They do not have time for their husbands, what the husband have to say. Too many husbands are dying. I know everybody will die at their own time. But when you can help your husband just to listen to them, just to give them that listening ears, the time that they can spend with you, and you are not out there or on the phone. Too many men are dying. Too many young men are dying. I remember our parents, they maybe 80s, 90s before they die. I still have 90-something-year-old that is still going on. I'm not blaming anybody, but sometimes women, we need to be more compassionate with our husbands. We need to help them. Some women, they cannot even put their money together with their husband. They cannot help the husband in the house. The rent or mortgage, council tax, everything. They cannot put their money is for gold. It's for them. It's my money. It's my money. That's what you will hear. The children the children cannot be, you want something, even if it's only 10 pounds. You will wait for the husband to come and give it, and you don't even want to know if that man cannot afford it. Some men get into things that they cannot afford. When they go out there, they get into trouble because they want to make you happy. Women, wake up and help your husband. I'm a woman, and I'm saying this to my sisters. I know some men too, they can say, oh, I cannot enjoy my, but you have to put whatever you can afford for your husband, to support your husband in the house. Even if it is food that you want to be providing, if it is food and maybe a little bit of bill, it can be electricity and gas. How much will you spend in the house? Let your husband take care of the rest. But some women, and I know of many women, and I've heard some stories that they will just leave everything to the husband. They cannot even spend 1p, except if the husband give it to them. Why not just do what you can do? And you can tell your husband, you use style, honey, I spent 10 pounds today on this, and I want my money back. Just like a joke. That man can even be so happy that, oh, my queen has done this. Let me, maybe he have 20 pounds one day. We just give you the 20 pounds instead of the 10 pounds that you spent. But when we are not giving them the help, it's difficult, and men will not talk. Some men just go out there and they don't come back. And you'll be wondering, yeah, somebody stole my husband. Nobody steal your husband though. Your husband is not a slippers. Your husband is not shoe or handbag that somebody will steal. Nobody will steal your husband. I don't believe in that. If you don't support your husband, and your husband that go out there, somebody see your husband, maybe his shirt is torn, and a woman look at this handsome man. I wish I can just look after him, and maybe they take him home, or maybe they just give him sweet word, and maybe that's what he need at that time. My sister, you cannot blame that person that took him. That person did not steal him from you. You let him go long time ago. If you are actually looking after him and you are supporting him, I'm not saying all men that goes through that are out there are having problem of women. Some of them put themselves in trouble, because many men, when they have everything so good in the home, their home is sweet and settled, they don't have any problem at home, they go out there and look for trouble. Men, you go out there and you look for trouble. That is when, because you have peace of mind at home, and maybe your friend is having the problem and thing, you too, you will go out there, you go and look for trouble. And the trouble you normally get yourself into, when you get into it and there's nothing that you can do, you come back home and you started looking at the ground. And you need to stop, because most of the time you get yourself into trouble that you cannot sort out, and then the women will be blamed. Your wife will be blamed, which is not fair. But at the end of the day, we have to support each other, husband and wife. That's what we are. If you are husband and wife, even if you are just boyfriend girlfriend and you are living together, you can still help each other. If you are not living together, there's other ways that you can help each other. So far you have children together. Not that, oh, I'm going to stress him, I'm going to make sure that I'm going to make his life difficult, not going to let him see the children, I'm not going to let him. Remember, those children are going to grow up one day. A 2-year-old today is going to be 16, and when they are 16, They hear things. Children, they are clever. They hear words. It's going to backfire one day. There's no way you can butter them. You can buy them this and buy them that. Trust me, the space of that father is going to reflect one day. And one day they are going to come back to you and say, Mommy, did you not say this about my father? Did you not say this about my father? They are not stupid. Children are not stupid because they are your children. They are not your property. They are not something that you have to hold on to or use as weapons. And women will do this. Children are not weapons. Children are blessings from God into the family, into your family. God used them to bless your family. They are not for you to be used as something that you can use as a pawn for the man to come to you. Oh, if you don't do this, you are not going to see the children. Who gave you the children? Did you have the children by yourself? No. That man and you came together and you had those children. So the husband as well, they have a say in what happened in that child's life. But men, some of you will leave the children, you will just walk. But when the children become something, you know, maybe they are in a position, they got to a position later. That's when you know that I'm a father. Or maybe they are getting married, then you come with your regalia as a father. You have failed. You have failed as a father, and you are not deserved. You don't deserve to be called a father. If you cannot stay, if you cannot work on, make sure, even if the relationship between you and the wife, you know, if the relationship, you know, you go in your separate way, that doesn't mean you divorce your children. Your children are your children. If you walk away from the marriage and you walk away from your children, you have failed as a man and you have failed as a father. If you want peace of mind and if you want God to help you with any problem you might face out there, you have to fulfill the tasks that He has given to you as a man, as a father, as a husband. But if you don't, there's a way that He will take it out from you. There's no way, there's nothing you can do. It's not a curse. But if you don't do what God gave you to do as a father, as a husband, as a man in the family, trust me, you will lose it. You will lose whatever you are packing together, because God has given you everything. Every package that you need, He has given it to you. But if you then walk away because it's too hard, it's too this, it's too that, except if the woman is troubling you, because I don't support violence. So if you think this is too hot, you can walk away. But that doesn't mean you walk away from your children. You have to find a way to work it out. But if you think, oh, because I've seen somebody or something sweet is out there, trust me, many men like you, they come back with their tails in between their legs and they come to beg after everything has, or maybe that person has left them, or they die just like that. They die alone. They grow old alone in maybe one shared apartment, and they will be using one room. Or you go and get a young thing that will be smacking you. Maybe you don't know how to leave money in your house before, for your wife and the children before. Then you go and get yourself with a little girl that is like your daughter. That one will be saying, if you don't give money today, I'm going to do that. A lot of you are going through that. A lot of you men, you do that. You think, oh, I've arrived because you can get a small girl. Trust me, that small girl we use as butter. African drums is what they call butter. They will beat you until you are soft. All the money that you don't want to spend at home, you spend it on them. They start from the wig, you know, the weave on, from makeup. Maybe they want to increase their chest. They will say it's for you, but it's not for you. It's for those boys out there. And all of you men that think, oh, I can get anything I want. Trust me, somebody like you is out there doing the same thing for them. All of you, you are putting money into the same colo. Colo is, you know, like piggy bank. You will come, you will put yours. That person will come, they will put this. And somebody that is somebody else's son, child though, but you don't look after your own child in the house, but you go and be putting money into colo for somebody else's child. Shameless men. Trust me, at the end of everything, when you are old, those girls, they will not look at you. That is when you will die alone. So think about it. And men, you don't talk to each other. If you are really talking to each other, and you are actually letting each other know that, hey, my friend, this is where this can take you to, maybe you will start changing me by bit. I'm sorry I carried on, but I just want to talk to you men today. I'm your sister, and with my age, I've had a little bit of experience. I just want you to start thinking. If anything is wrong, talk to each other. Open up and talk. Talking will not kill you. Talking can save you. And I'm just going to leave you with this. It's never too late to start to change your ways. You know what I'm talking about? Change your ways, and God will help you. God bless you. Stay safe. And this time that everything is going wrong for people, or things are not certain, God will help you. All the good men out there, God will continue to grease your elbows and increase your power for you to become a good man and good husband, good father. God bless you. Bye.